Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. Before I begin, I would just like to thank my viewers and those that have liked, shared, and subscribed to my channel. I would also like to say thank you to everyone who has purchased a reading with me and to all of those who have commented on my videos. Thank you so much. I do not have time to answer everyone, but I do read each and every comment. I promise you that. So again, thank you so much. This is a general reading, so it is not going to resonate with everyone. There's just too many of you out there and too many different situations. So take what does, leave the rest. If it does not resonate with you, go check your moon or your rising sign or both for messages. This is a love reading for the sign of Leo for the month of September going forward. These energies can play out to as much as 6 months or even out to a year. They would be the strongest within the first 6 months from the time that you view this video going forward. So let's begin here. The overall energy from the bottom of the deck, and this is the from the main draw, so the Golden Rider-Waite deck. We have the Judgment. Now, the Judgment card can represent good news, karmic blessings. It can represent rising up from the ashes, so from rising up from a challenging time in your life. It can also represent a judgment call. So either you would be making that judgment call or somebody else. It is a chance to wipe the slate clean and begin again. Now, when I look underneath that, I see that you have been trying to move away from a challenging energy, something that happened in the past. But it's like you're up in your head and it's like you can't forget. And I feel that we've had this message before in your cards. You walked away from something that for you was not emotionally balanced, but you walked away with a heavy heart here. You see this person's shoulders are slumped as they're walking away, and they feel like they have mountains to climb and they're tired and weary. And so this person would like a new beginning. They would like to wipe the slate clean and begin again, but they are having trouble to do so. It's possible that they may have received news from someone from the past, or even bumped into someone from the past that could have opened up an old wound. You have been drawing or having to draw a lot on your strength with regards to healing. You're again up in your head. It's very possible your previous relationship could have involved a third person or some sort of third energy where somebody maybe worked a lot and didn't have time for you, or somebody had addictions. I feel that You are separated from this person, um, and there's a need here for forgiveness and faith in the universe. I feel that you either have received some news that has touched you emotionally, or um, you will receive news. And I feel like it could be coming out of the past. Again, I have the Judgment card here on this Five of Coins, um, which represents you feeling left out in the cold, moving ahead despite the challenges that you know you're going to face. Um, I feel for you, a lot of it has to do with the healing process. You are assessing things. You're having a very hard time to let go, to make this transition. At the center of this reading, we have the King of Wands, who for me, when I saw it, I I knew it was you. So it's representing a fire sign here, and you have a wish, and I feel that you would like to um, you would like to meet up with somebody. I have the card of a meeting or a secret rendezvous. So I also I feel that you don't feel like you have all your answers about whatever happened, and perhaps this is what you are seeking. Um, because this card here also would represent the light after the dark, and here we have the moon. So you are probably seeking answers about whatever that is that happened, or the reason for the separation, and or the breakup, and you want or you need this in order to move forward. You may have felt like that person was playing with your emotions. So up here we have the Seven of Cups, and that speaks to your confusion about the whole thing. And this has to do with somebody that you have a strong connection with. It has affected your overall happiness, and you feel uh, that there was like a sneakiness about it, about that person. Here we have the Six of Rods, which normally would indicate success with regards to whatever comes after it, and this would be the Death card, and transitioning from the end of one thing into a new beginning. But on that, there is a card of conflict and the Tower. So you are unable to successfully make this transition. You're stuck in the past, effectively. You are still waiting or wishing to have news. And that is evident. It's right here because we have the Eight of Wands. With the Six of Coins, the Emperor, again the Six of Coins, the Knight of Swords, again the Seven of Cups, and the Page of Wands, which is my person from the past reunion, or news that comes out of the past or from someone from your past. And this card here, the Knight of Swords, for me in this reading is like a con man. And so you are feeling conned. You have a lot of confusion. There was an imbalance here that's quite evident. One person in that relationship was not available emotionally here. But you're still drawn to that person. It's an unhealthy attachment here. You want change. Ten of Coins in this deck. It's telling you not to let your heart rule your head. The change that you want is with regards to love. You want to bring love back into your life, is what you want. And we have the Two of Swords on that. So the Wheel of Fortune can represent somebody, again, from the past. And I feel that this is what you are trying to bring back. Because here in the center, you see this king. He's looking right here. He's looking over here, and he's got his stick, and he's standing firm. This is what he wants. He stands his ground, and this is what he wants. He can't let go. He's having a very hard time, this person. I say he because it's a king, but I mean it could be a she. And then we have, again, this Six of Coins, which for me is one person giving more than the other. And then we have a card that speaks to how love can give you strength, but also make you vulnerable. And I believe in this case, this is what is happening with you. You want to have a new start, and I believe you want another chance, but this is devil energy, and it is an unhealthy attachment. You just don't know what foot to stand on here, and you know, this sits in the past, but it also sits in your future. So you need to deal with whatever this is. You have everything you need to do it. You feel that you gave all of yourself, and you feel like you were conned, that it brought you grief, heartache, and a lot of doubts and fears, perhaps about love itself. Excuse me. Again, Knight of Cups. This is offer or news that comes out of the past, or because it's sitting under you, you want to make an offer to someone from the past. And I keep getting that here in these cards. With the Sun here, you want clarity, you want truth. And I feel that I have the King of Cups twice, once from the Romantic Tarot and once from here. So, you know, perhaps you're dealing with a water sign. We do have a lot of cripes. We got the page. We got the knight. We got the king twice. We have a lot of water in this reading. Um, the King of Cups. And I feel that in this reading, it speaks to somebody who uh, did not make themselves emotionally available, whether that was you to your partner or your partner to you. Now, here we have the Ten of Coins, which speaks to um, home, family. It's what you want. You want this long-term security with this person. Um, you're reflecting. It's like nothing moves in your life. Um, one step forward and two steps back. You you know you need to make a decision. You know you need to put good positive effort um, into making this transition. For some of you, for others of you, you could very possibly, depending how this plays out, if it's the other person who approaches you, um, you may accept that offer. Um, you would need to put a lot of effort. I don't feel that's happening. Um, you're holding on really tightly. I feel that this reading is more about you. It's like you're holding on to, you see here, he's holding on to this rod. That's this one here. He's holding on to that rod. That's his latest lesson, the latest challenge he's passed through. And he looks around, he's suspicious, he's on his guard, and he's really holding on to that because, he's really been hurt. And then you have the Four of Coins here, where this is really, he's holding that coin over his heart and guarding his heart and hoping and praying and waiting, hoping that things are going to get better. So what it comes down to, I believe, is you will have to make a judgment call on this. I feel that you will rise up from the ashes and begin again. And I feel that this is the decision that you need to make. So I thank you so much for watching. If you would like to book a private reading, the details on how to do so are in the description box below. Many blessings to you. Bye for now.